Since the very first season of Eric Kripke's hilarious satire superhero series, The Boys fans have come to expect only one thing: lines will definitely be crossed. While the show never sacrifices good storytelling for its shock value, it's infamous for the outrageously misbehaving and messy consequences of its actions. Recently, Stephen Fleet took to Twitter to pique interest. In today's video, let's see what the VFX soup has promised us for another diabolical season. First of all, The Boys Season 4 VFX Supervisor Teases scale of new episodes. On August 31st, Stephen Fleet, who served as the series' visual effects supervisor, shared a tweet that read, quote, "My eyes can't unsee what I just saw right now." It was also retweeted by The Boys' official Twitter account, which responded, "Appears Season 4 production's going well." Such a vague message could mean so many things in the twisted universe of the series, but what it means to the fans is that Season 4 is coming pretty soon. From the first episode, when A-Train, played by Jesse T. Usher, literally ran through a woman well hyped up on Compound V, the outrageous show has kept its foot on the pedal, somehow managing to top itself each season. Nothing is below these vigilantes and soups, aside from your run-of-the-mill gore like exploding bodies. The Boys is truly some more memorable moments. For instance, you may remember when Billy Butcher, played by Carl Urban, discovered that soups aren't born the natural way, but they're actually manufactured by Vought, and then proceeded to use an infant to murder guards. Also, when Anthony Starr's Homelander literally melted someone's face from the inside out, and this was all just Season 1 alone. Season 2 really upped the scale with a mysterious head popper, which had us on the edge of our seats every time there was a close-up of someone's face. After what happened with Jennifer Esposito's Susan, then it'll happen to an entire courtroom full of people, and suddenly exploding heads wasn't so scary after all. In one scene, the Boys drove a speedboat through a whale, covering them in disgusting aquatic viscera. This was also the season that Vought introduced the Nazi supremacist Stormfront, portrayed by Aya Cash, to the Seven, who ended up charred and mangled when Homelander's own son Ryan, played by Cameron Crovetti, lost control of his powers. The Season 2 gave way to 3, and we found out what Kripke and crew were really made of. Next, what to expect from Season 4? Well, the first two seasons serve more than enough mind-blowing antics. Season 3 actually goes hard. The first episode, Payback, has already gone down in television history when Brent Geddes' termate, a soup with the ability to shrink to the size of a termite, does a line of cocaine before entering someone's genitalia. He proceeds to sneeze, causing him to revert back to full size, and in the end, exploding the man from the inside. After the episode first premiered, Fleet posted a video in front of the enormous prosthetics, saying it wasn't often he was able to do this. As the show progressed, fans saw even more outlandish acts and gruesome deaths before the pinnacle of the season, Herogasm. So, for Fleet to claim that his own eyes have now seen the unseeable, Season 4 is about to blow our minds for real. While the DCEU and MCU dominate Hollywood productions, Kripke set out in 2019 to adapt the original comics of the same name to the Amazon Prime original series. In stark contrast to the beloved heroes of the Avengers Plus or brooding Batman, the so-called soups of this Vought-obsessed US are arrogant, selfish, and destructive. They're corporate cash cows and thrive off their fortune and fame, with Homelander leading the dysfunctional pack. The series cast makes these unforgivable characters truly unforgettable, with Jack Quaid as the dopey Huey, Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy, Aaron Moriarty as Starlight, the show's moral compass, Chase Crawford, Laz Alonso, Tomer Capone, Karen Fukuhara, Claudia Domit, Giancarlo Esposito, and many more. In recent news, fandom favorite Jeffrey Dean Morgan, was best known from The Walking Dead, is now joining the cast for Season 4, and we really wonder if he has anything to do with Fleet's tweet. Guess we'll find out soon enough. The Boys Season 4 is currently in production in Canada, meaning there have been some major updates on the upcoming episodes. The show's cast and creators have repeatedly teased how fun the beginning of the new seasons has been to film and produce. These updates have mainly come from the show's protagonists. Unlike past seasons, Starlight is now officially part of the Boys team in Season 4 after she quit the Seven and exposed some of Vought's dirty secrets in the previous season. Finally, Starlight is missing just one power now after The Boys Season 2. Starlight's flying in The Boys Season 3 meant that she's only missing one power from the comics now. Aaron Moriarty's Annie January remained one of the main characters of The Boys during its third installment. As the co-captain of the Seven, she'd become incredibly valuable to Vought's brand and the soup's businesses. Still, The Boys Season 3 followed Starlight as she grew frustrated with Vought direction under Homelander, and how she truly wasn't using her power and influence to save people. Starlight has the usual set of superhuman traits for a Vought suit, which include super strength, increased healing factor, and much more. What made her stand out as a hero was her light projection powers, though. She drew energy energy from electricity around her and could shoot light projections from her hands. After using these powers to burn, blind, or knock out people, Annie gained a new ability from the comics in the finale. Starlight flew in The Boys Season 3 for the very first time, even though this power was commonly used by her in Garth Ennis' comics. Now that The Boys Season 3 has given Starlight her flying abilities, she's only missing one power from the source material, and that's super hearing. Starlight's main powers in the comics are flying and light projection, as her super hearing is only used sparingly. The super hearing works as one would expect, and Annie has the ability to hear sounds from farther away or at a lower volume than normal humans wouldn't normally pick up. And now for some other related news. Firstly, The Boys stars pay respect to Timothy the Octopus in a funny behind-the-scenes photo. Timothy the Octopus is gone, but not forgotten. A behind-the-scenes photo is shared by The Boys actor Anthony Starr, who plays the celebrity hero Homelander in the Amazon Prime Video satirical superhero series, a character famous for his terrifying immaturity and thirst for approval, the leader of Vought International-owned superhero group, The Seven, which is now down to 3 ahead of The Boys Season 4. Homelander used his formidable power and unstable demeanor to bend those around him to his will throughout the 3rd season. It seems like Homelander has since seen the errors of his ways, as Starr recently shared a tribute photo to the octopus dubbed Timothy by the Deep via his Instagram profile. The photo shows Crawford and Starr enjoying a meal while filming The Boys Season 4. In the caption, Starr insisted that the duo were eating land mammals rather than seafood and closed the post with a simple #Justice for Timothy. May he rest in peace. How Starlight flies in The Boys Season 3 finale? Based on what The Boys Season 3 finale showed of Starlight's flying, it appears that it's an extension of her electricity conversion powers. She only began to fly once Huey turned on every light in the Vought News Network's main room. This allowed Starlight to use her powers to absorb the light's energy and accumulate more power than she's ever had before. Now that Starlight's flying has been teased, there's a chance that her powers will continue to increase in Season 4. The comic version of Annie has full control over her flying abilities and can fly great distances, which could be shown in the show's 4th season. Still, it doesn't appear that super hearing will suddenly develop for her, which could mean that she could miss the power for the entirety of the new season. Lastly, why The Boys used a Britney Spears song for Starlight's backstory. The inclusion of a Britney Spears song in the scene in The Boys Season 3 makes an already uncomfortable scene even more hard-hitting. Across the Amazon series' first 2 seasons, The Boys revealed flickers of Starlight's already upsetting backstory. After receiving a big payout to let Vought inject her daughter with blue goop, Donna January immediately sought to capitalize on Annie's newfound superpowers, pushing her into all manner of pageants and youth groups on a relentless path towards Seven Tower. Needless to say, Starlight's relationship with her mother is now strained, and she comes to terms with being exploited for financial gain by the person who should love her the most. We've heard about Starlight's past before, but Barbary Coast? Season 3 Episode 3 actually shows it, and to make audiences shuffle in their seats a bit more, the song Starlight performs is Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. It's hilarious. And that's a wrap for this video. What do you think about The Boys using VFX and the supervisor teasing schedule of the new episodes? Are you excited for Season 4? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.